Don't get me wrong, I know forgiving can be one of the hardest things to do, but it's the best thing that you can do in any certain situation. And speaking from my point of view, I went through a certain situation in my life where I hold this grudge against this person. I was upset, I was angry, and I allowed that to get the best of my emotions. But once I asked God for forgiveness, I asked Him for grace and compassion in my heart, that's when God brought that peace out of me. And it's like I wasn't carrying that grudge. I wasn't being angry and allowing that to affect my day. So that's why it's so important that you identify that one person in your life that you need to truly forgive, ask for grace, ask for compassion, and pray for them consistently so that way God can change their heart. And that way you can be healed from that situation. And it won't feel like you're constantly carrying that grudge in your heart every day. You can now move forward in your life and move forward to the blessings that God wants to give you. So just understand that you can forgive that person, but you don't necessarily have to be in that person's life and interact with that person. You can now move forward and there can be peace between both of you guys. And back to my story, honestly, it just shows you how God is. It's like in that situation, like I kept praying consistently. I didn't even know why I was praying for that person, but I knew deep down that God wanted me to do it. I genuinely wanted to do it so that way I can have peace. And that person eventually reached out to me and apologized for their wrongdoings and asked for forgiveness. And of course, I accepted the apology, and I just felt I knew God was real in that situation because God showed me that if you obey Him, if you listen to Him and listen to His commands, that God will take care of any situation. He'll bring you peace. And now it's like to this day, it's like there is peace between me and that person. I don't have no bitterness. I don't have no guilt. I know that I did all I could. I know that I had the best heart. But sometimes in life, it's just for certain seasons that you have relationships with people. And it could be long lasting, but it just depends. So never try to force nothing. Never try to go against God's will. Always trust in God's timing and know that He has the best situation for you.